Okay, that's it. Why do we keep doing this? Squandering creativity, and for what? What could possibly drive an animation company to take its beautiful animations and turn it into a generic piece of garbage? What could possibly do? Okay, I think I get it now. Let's make a few things clear. Yes, this topic has been covered 500,000 times. Counterpoint, I don't really care. It's my turn to talk about it. And my third point, I don't like live action remakes. And of course, my hatred roots from the visuals. When you go to watch a remake, what are you actually expecting? It's a remake. It's the same movie. Of course, there's the occasional change up, but at the end of the day, it's the same plot. That being said, the biggest and essentially only change is that the visuals are different. That means if you choose to watch a remake, you're watching it for two reasons. One, you want to rewatch the original, and two, you want to see your favorite characters in a realistic setting. This here, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call morbid curiosity. You just wonder what your characters are gonna look like in a realistic setting. That's the only appeal to these movies. If you wanted to watch the original, then you would. If you wanted to see your favorite characters, you would. That means that the only reason you would ever want to watch one of these remakes is to see it be realistic. Because that's the only change. And oh by golly, sometimes these changes are absolutely disgusting. In The Lion King, Rafiki ain't looking all that goofy anymore. Mufasa just got turned into a dude rather than a king. Zazu looks like a Vietnam vet. Scar looks homeless. Pumbaa looks like he took up alcoholism. And Mufasa's wife looks suspiciously like my mom. In Aladdin, I don't even want to bring up the Will Smith incident. And Jafar turned into a male model for absolutely no reason. In The Jungle Book, Baloo is literally just a bear. Literally just one you'd find randomly, like in your backyard or something. He doesn't even look chilled. He's just a bear. Also, King Louie looks like his wife left him on his birthday. In The Beauty and the Beast, they somehow made a clock and a candlestick look too much like a clock and a candlestick. Mrs. Potts and her son look like they're hiding something. And I swear, you cannot tell me that these are the same characters. Finally, in The Little Mermaid, Poseidon kind of looks like my dad. And Sebastian. What did they do to Sebastian? Let's acknowledge the fact that these are the live-action remakes that have already come out. That's right, there's more on the way. A live-action How to Train Your Dragon is planned for 2025. How in the world are they gonna make Stoic the Vast? That man is an absolute unit. No one can act as him. Look at Fish Legs. The only person who could possibly play him is my friend Sebastian. I'm sorry, Sebs, I love you. Please don't kill me. Fish Legs is a cool character. What about Toothless? This character thrives on being absolutely adorable. How in the world are they gonna do that without making him look like a terrifying beast? But even then, How to Train Your Dragon looks like it'll work far better than a live-action Moana. When you first think about it, Moana seems pretty doable. You just need a relatively fit Polynesian girl and an incredibly big Polynesian dude. Except how the heck are you gonna get a dude who looks like this? His ankles are as wide as his thighs, his toes are as square as it gets, and don't even get me started on his head. There's no neck, his head is kind of like an oval, and look at his nose! None of the proportions make sense here! It only makes sense because it's animated. It's a cartoon. It can be a little silly. And that's why animation works, and not live-action remakes, because these characters are designed to be animated, not just a dude. Imagine they asked Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to come out on set and be like, "Hey, I'm Maui." Good news! You don't have to imagine! Look at that thing! How did we get from here to here? Anywho, if the visuals are something consistently bringing these movies down, then what do they have going for them? Well, there's nothing. There's nothing. These movies suck. There's nothing. While yes, there are minor points you can argue for the redeemability of live-action remakes, but at the end of the day, are you going to choose something truly original that sparks hope into the next generation of filmmakers? Or are you going to choose to see live-action Ratatouille? If you chose the option that you did want to see live-action Ratatouille, then that's the morbid curiosity I'm talking about. If you chose to see an original piece of material, congratulations, you have common sense. Imagine I just started refilming all of my videos in different locations. Same content, same everything, just a different background. The only thing that's changed there is how it's presented, the visual. Yes, it could be better in one location, but at the end of the day, it's the same stuff. It don't matter. Don't matter. The problem goes deeper than just visuals, though. Ladies and gentlemen, you either hate them or you have them. Money. There is absolutely no way to deny the fact that remakes make gazillions and billions and trillions dazillions of dollars. The Jungle Book and Aladdin made about $1 billion. The Beauty and the Beast made about $1.25 billion. And The Lion King made $1.7 billion. $1.7 billion for a movie that was already made. I want to know why these movies are making so much money. Yes, I understand nostalgia. Yes, I understand that the technology is impressive, but it's the same movie! On a kind of unrelated side note, the live-action Lion King came out in 2019. If you look at the other top 10 movies of 2019, you'll notice that 8 out of 10 of them are Disney. And they all made over $1 billion! And to add insult to injury, all of these 8 movies were connected to previously existing franchises. There was a Marvel movie, another Marvel movie, another Marvel movie, a Star Wars movie, and really just stuff that had already been made. If you want to go more in depth on it, go check out my video about originality. It's up in the corner. Wait, no, that corner. Right down. All of these things really show one thing. A successful film relies on the curiosity of the viewer. Film consumers are actively taken advantage of just because they want to see their favorite characters look realistic. So here's the solution. Stop making live-action garbage. It's stupid. It's uncreative. The originals are always better. Let's just cut out the middleman. Make a movie for once. Come on. But then again, if I made $8 trillion by just selling something I already had, I'd do the same thing. But that's just a theory! Before I end this video, I'd like to recommend watching this video by Bradley G. It goes a lot more in depth than I have on the specifics of why live action is bad, but I'd recommend it. It's a good video. Anyway, back to me. This is my channel. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I think we can get to 2,000 faster. I don't know what we're doing. Come on, chop, chop, hurry it up. And also, thanks to Sebs. You beautiful, beautiful man. I love you. I love you, Sebs. Sebastian. Sebs.